Experiences, what a career it's been.
Fake the handoff to Peagies, and now an open receiver, and it's Fannin, another big gain for the tight end. Johnson goes in motion, and underneath to Fannin. He's got a first down inside the 20. The 15 hurdles a man. Get it off, Bazelak. All kinds of time, finds Fannin, that's a first down. Still on his feet, crashes inside the...
Howdy, welcome in. Harold Fannin Jr. is who we are going over today. I am Miles Thomas, Real Friends of Football. We are going to be breaking down Harold Fannin Jr. today. First things first, if you like these videos, these breakdowns that I do, I need you to like the video. I need you to comment. I need the views, guys. I need you to push this out to help me out. All right, so it's only if you like it. If you hate me, I get it. Now, first things first with this kid is how I heard about him. I've already done a Colston Loveland video out of Michigan, that kid, and I've also done a Tyler Warren video out of Penn State, that kid, and I kind of was just, I heard of those two names, and I'm like, oh, those are the bread and butter, like, that's all I've been seeing, that's all I've been hearing, and then I saw Bowling Green, I'm like, whatever, all right, they got, but even though that's how it usually goes, the third tight end is usually the guy that ends up being, the greatest, the fifth tight end, whatever it means to be. Harold Fannin Jr. also... he just had a great game. Let me bring it up. Oh, crap. That's the film we're going to be going over. Harold Fannin Jr. Give me some seconds. So this is going to tell y'all kind of where we're at. This is December 27th. And he just played Thursday, December 26th against Arkansas State. This kid had, we're ready? 213 yards, 17 receptions, and a touchdown. This kid is good. I saw a highlight reel on him, and of course when I'm doing the cut up on him, he looks good. Blocking, don't know. Yeah, we got a run block grade of 73.2. I like run block grade. It's not always as consistent, but when it comes to tight ends and you can get to 70s or 60s, and you're a great receiver, I'll take it. I'm not even going to be asking you to block that much if you have a grade of 96.5. I'm not going to be asking you to be blocking that much. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have to say this every video. Sorry, guys. But the reason why I like to use PFF is because it's a great marker. It's a great way to guide me. And I love the progression that it shows. And this is a ginormous progression. If the progression is about 1 or 2 to 3 points off, let's say this was 68 and then a 70 and then a 71, I'm not going to really see too much. But if I see a 68.1 in 2022, more than likely his, freshman or first year starting, 12 games right here, and then 85.8 in 2023, 11 starts, and then in 2024 to jump up to 96. To be in that 90 echelon period is awesome, but to jump up from a, essentially 68 to 96 in a 3-year period, you're telling me something. And this year at 10 touchdowns, I'm pretty sure this is at 11 now. Add 213 to this, so about 1,700 yards for this season. 134 receptions for this season. So clearly this kid has a gift of getting to the ball. And as I was looking at this film, as I was cutting it up, I would love to see him play basketball. That's kind of the vibe you get almost immediately. Like this guy could hoop. Once again, receiving grade at 96.5, yards per route and run at a 3.74. This is higher than a lot of receivers. I just did Tez Johnson's breakdown a few minutes ago. He was at, I think, like a 2.9 or 2.8, something like that. And we got a tight end at a 3.74. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Drop rate at a 2.5%. Once again, lower than receivers. Contested catch rate at a 59.1%. Run block rate at a 73.2. 3 drops on the season. Missed tackles forced first for tight ends at 32. One thing I learned with all the evaluators and all the people that I really trust for this stuff, it's... one thing that translates is if you can get into the end zone, 10 touchdowns on this season. If you get into the end zone in college, you get into the end zone in the NFL. If you can make people miss in college, you can make people miss in the NFL. who was it? Mark Andrews. Go look at his Oklahoma film. I said this guy is going to give them hell in the NFL. Javonte Williams, multiple years led the league in broken tackles. He can break tackles. Missed tackles, this is great. Deep catches at second with 9. Contested catches, 13. Third for tight ends. And deep yards at third for tight ends. We're going to be going over which film? Oh, no, they added Arkansas State already. So these yards and touchdowns, everything is okay. It looks like Arkansas State is already added. We're going for, who is this? Penn State. So good competition. He has a 91.7 overall grade for this game. He does do some cool things in this game. Let's get into it. What is trends and analysis? See, I don't even look at this stuff. Like, it says mostly drafted. Okay, we can use, instead of me doing it, I always have to do it. I don't like it because I need to see everything. But it says Patriots at a 16%, Bengals at a 10%, and 7% for Colts. And this would be awesome for the Bengals. Analysis, nothing. This will probably all come during, like, combine stuff. But yeah. Let's see what this is. 75th percentile. Draft percent. Okay. That's just the draft position. Here we go. Let's get into it. Penn State. Let me see what time we're at. What are we doing for time? 6. All right. Here we go. So for tight ends, something that I like to do, it's since there's all types of tight ends, there's all breeds of tight ends, show me how you paint. And I'll tell you if I like it or not. And whatever makes you great, like, that makes you great. There's tight ends like George Kittle who can block really well and receive very well. There's guys like Travis Kelce who can block okay, receive very well in his prime, of course. There's Mark Andrews who blocks good, receives okay, catches amazingly, phenomenally catch radius. So it just depends on what you do. Sam Laporta, great route runner for a tight end, catches very well and has really good speed. It just depends. Kyle Pitts, good radius, stuff like that. Show me how you paint. And so as you can see here, we got speed off the bat. We have the ability to catch right here. He is a tight end, ladies and gentlemen, and we're getting lit when we see guns. That means we're about to get dangerous. Oh, I love seeing guns. Oh no. Okay, so this is just like this seems like an outward stem route. Very normal, just going up this seam right here. Just going onto the outside of this linebacker, getting over the top. This is supposed to be fitted right here. Good, nasty ball. He understands he's about to get hit. Safety's screaming down. This is Penn State. Boom. Contested catch. Goes in there. Doesn't care. Starts shooting people. He's shooting the fans in Penn State. This is beautiful. I love it. But not really. Not actually. But look at this. Good ball in that breadbasket. And then he gets up and he gets lit and he starts shooting people. And they love it. They love the shooting. In line right now. Hands into the dirt. Let's see if we can see any blocking here. A little bit. Okay. All right. Oh, that was even. Oh, that is him right here. So let's see. If you're a tight end and you're receiving tight end, you're great at that. So you can trick me and you can give me great effort. I see great effort here. I see him moving his legs. I see him moving. Oh, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys, cats, dogs, and fish. This is Abdul Carter. He's a guy. Did the film break down on him? He's a dude. That is Harold Fannin Jr. doing a pretty okay job of going one-on-one with the top 10 draft pick. Holding for sure, but hell, he did okay. Got him in motion right here. Getting into this Y position slot. Little flag, little out route. Catches it and is able to stem it up. This is a, I wonder if, is this a safety? No, it's probably a safety. I got 2 linebackers right here. I mean, it could be, no, this is a linebacker. Look how he stands like a dork. Just does a little quick out. And of course, a little bit of a pick. Gets into the end zone. That translates, guys. That translates. For whatever reason, not a lot of tight ends, even on a pick play, They score here. We could see some speed there. We can really see his legs kind of stride. Right here on the inline. Do we block here? We're going to block? Yeah, little pass set. Oh, show my numbers. Let me go work. Little stutter. Yards after catch. Look at that. How many yards did he get after the catch? Little dummy blocks. Show me numbers here. Hey, hey, hey. Catches it at the 29. Gets touched at the 34. Gets tackled at the 43. This guy, and he's shooting more people. He keeps shooting people. He loves to play football. That's what I'm seeing from this. But he loves to play because he is good. You know? This easy catch right here, he's good at basketball. I don't care what any of you say. I haven't even seen him play. This guy can hoop. This guy can hoop. You know, to even have the wherewithal to even, you know, dip your hips that low as a big tight end. He's probably in the 6'3" range. Once again, we didn't go over height and weight because it doesn't matter until the combine, until we get it for sure. I always say that. Here we go, inline right here. We blocking? Are we going? What we got? Little bit of a block, head down low. When it comes to blocking, if there's no holding call, if you're down but he's down, I'll take it. But let's look at him. I don't love his hand placement here. This camera, what are we doing? All right, let's look at him. Let's look at his hands. Let's slow it down. So he's always willing. He dips his head. He like overshot. Hands are out of place. You know, could have been holding if a ref was really paying attention there. His guy didn't make the play. I'm okay with that. He's like in this H-back roll right here. All right. Skippity-doo-bop. Willing. He's pulling right here. Trying to look for a little bit of a blindside block. Tunnel block. So many names for it. Looking for work. Boom. Just not as impactful as it needed to be. You know, I want to see more power, more strength there. Light him up. You know, that's your role right now, so do it. Here we go again. Okay. Same type of block. Though, you know, his guy didn't make the play. I mean, this guy's not going to get drafted for his blocking. No one in the, you know, no GM, no scout, no evaluator is going to be like, oh, wow, he missed that block. Let's demote him. Let's take him down. It's like, no, dude, like, he's going to be good. Like, we like him no matter what. His receiving, his ability to catch, his ability to receive, it's so freaking good. We, like, just give me something. Here we go right now. This is him passing the freaking ball. Athlete. Look at this. I'm over here yapping my lips off. I'm not even understanding what we're seeing right here. This is a tight end, not a receiver. So this is telling me basketball player. This could be telling me baseball player background. This could also be telling me former quarterback. Look at this, dude. Not a bad ball. That's probably baseball. I think that was a baseball throw. That looked like baseball shoulder. This is what they say, hey, you're LeBron James. We need you to do everything. Also, in this Arkansas State game he just had, in this bowl game, he had a rushing attempt. And that's a great ball. If a receiver catches that, like, that's a first down. Penn State's tight at that point. They score again. Awesome. Here he is in line. All right. Little in route. It's like a little post. It's like a little give me it now, like post. All right. I mean, I guess this guy has a manned up. Immediately beats him. Show me right now. Give me that ball. Boom. Look at the separation. Am I over? Like, is this play not as cool as I think it is? All right, what's going on? This safety or linebacker has this tight end, Harold Fannin, man up. Shows a little inside move, automatically gets beat. This is a post. This is like 1 yard. This is 2 yards. That's like 3 yards. Gives this other safety a move, goes outside. Oh my, he's shooting more people. He keeps shooting people. Look right here. Low post. Give me it now. Boom, boom. Gives him a little 1-2. Oh my gosh. Who is this? I've been on record on those other videos saying, Tyler Warren is tight end 1. Colston Loveland is tight end 1. They're tight end up here. They're in their own category by themselves. Hell no. Hell no, they are not. Harold Fannin Jr., welcome to the party. Welcome to the conversation on this screen. Of possible tight end 1. Yeah, you don't block. You block. That's not why we're drafting you. So it doesn't even matter. We're drafting you because we can give you a screen and you can, juke out a corner and get us, 2 yards. We're drafting you because you can get the ball on a end around and throw it 40 yards. Because you can rush it also. And you can receive it. And you can be in the slot on a little 5-yard hitch. Take it. Make one guy. You got you down, but you got a little bit extra. Real quick. Real simple. Shut it down. 5 yards. Boom. Picks up a little extra. Heads to the outside. I mean, you give me effort there, I think we have a better running ordeal. Right? We see Harold right here. I'm guessing he needs to get to number 1 or maybe number 41. I mean, it was tough. I guess the other camera angle was worse. Seemed like it would have been tough for him to get there. Where are we at? Pushes off 5 yards. Just a nice slant. How many people is it going to take to get him down? This guy's going to John Morant out of this league, dude. He's just going to John Morant. He's John Morant, dog. Is he from Memphis? Wait, where's Ja from? He's not from Memphis, but... Let's see if we can see anything from here. This is just like a slant. RPO slant. Give me it now. This guy can't tackle me. I got low here. 3 people. And then he gets up and just starts shooting. Outside right here. See, we blocking. A little bit of a whiff. Once again, we want you to block. We want a better effort than that. But we're not drafting you because of your blocking. But right here, just, level up. Of course, he bounced it out that way. You probably didn't even think it was going to go your way. But another screen for the tight end. Goes outside. Picks up 5 yards. Picks up 10 yards. 13. This is a tight end. I want to see what he runs in the combine. That matters a lot. What he runs in the combine, if I can get a 4.5 or a 4.4 even out of him, this is a first rounder. If there's a 4.4 here and his 3-cone drill, his gauntlet, all those drills, if he just looks like a basketball player, like it's just purely gifted, because look at that. That gives me something. Like, I can work with this. Like, he just loves to play. This just means he just loves to play football at this point in time. Even if he's not a great blocker, even though if he has other sports in his background, if he picks football, he's not a prima donna. He just loves football the most. This is a I love football play. Boom. Combine's going to be huge. Measurables is going to be huge. What he actually measures out to be, because guys, this is no joke. Like what he's doing against Penn State, like everything he's kind of done. Like this isn't like this team's in the playoffs still. Penn State's in the playoffs, and Bowling Green's acting like we belong here, and it's because of Harold Fannin Jr. I think it's him right here. Oh, fake screening up. Look, they're relying on him. Not the running back. I guess the quarterback you could say they're relying on. Not the star wide receiver. The tight end. That means something. Penn State is looking at number 0 right now. And you still can't stop him. Was able to just fit beautifully in that hole. Pause. Where we at? 20 minutes. Harold Fannin. I would say because of the Isaiah Likeleys, right? Of course, Travis Kelce. Even if he doesn't end up in the first round, he has first round talent, right? That's how I could see it. That's how I always like to preface things. Even if he's not drafted in the first round, he's a first round talent. Nakobe Dean, linebacker for the Eagles, due to issues with injury wise throughout the draft, he was drafted in the third round, late third round. Yeah, that's a first round linebacker, 100%. And the list goes on. Sam Laporta, not only him being a second round. Wait, no, he was the first tight end taken, right? He was the first tight end taken in that draft. But, it happens all the time. Sorry. It happens all the time where guys can, have the first round talent, but they don't get picked in the first round. This could happen with Harold Fannin, but the way it doesn't happen with Harold Fannin is if a particular team knows how to do it. If a particular team has a great receiving tight end who clearly reinvented the role in a sense, and he's on his way out, and he can teach a Harold Fannin Jr. If Harold Fannin Jr. goes to the Chiefs, we're cooked. We're cooked. That's how I feel about it. That is not going to be a fun destination if, Kelsey's on his way out. Noah Gray, I think, who is the backup. I don't think that's going to be a long-term goal or long-term ordeal. Defensively, with Spags at the DC, they're going to be guys. I called it, or I didn't call it. When George Pickens was in the draft, I was like, this is a no-brainer. I still believe to this day, if the Chiefs got George Pickens, this team would be like freaking crazy. But instead, who they get is I hate that I can't remember his name. He went to Washington. He was a corner. I think his last name is Peters. I keep thinking Marcus Peters, but that doesn't feel like it's it. Number 22 for the Chiefs, the corner. And then that's when they also got Leo Chanel as well. And those guys have just been great. I think Harold Fannin Jr., unless if he goes to the Colts, that's possible. I kind of think they need a lot more than tight end in the first round. Like, that's what I'm saying. Tight end is not a valued enough position to where you got to make, unless you're a Brock Bowers, like you got to make that play. You got to make that play. I don't think he's not Brock Bowers, because I needed to see more run after catch to be a Brock Bowers type of guy. But it matters where he goes. It matters what teams need him and what game plans they could come up with. And unfortunately, I think the only team that I could think of right now, maybe the Buccaneers. I could see him being a Tampa Bay guy. I can see him possibly being a Miami guy. I like those, but he's more than likely going to go to the Chiefs because I'm a Bengals fan. And football hates me. Like, comment, and subscribe.